Okay, everyone, welcome back to Blackjack. I'm Blackjack Aviani. I haven't moved from this spot since the first one. It's been so long. Anyway, today we are going to be watching, in honor of my friend Netbug's birthday, the second episode of Amazing Digital Circus. Alright.
Welcome to the Amazing Digital Circus!
Uh-huh.
Pomni.
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 Hello?
You ever have one of those days?
No! Kate! Somebody help me! Please!
Okay, I saw this movie. You have to fight a giant boar, and then I forget the rest.
Looks like our new friend's already abstracted.
Well, I guess we're not all cut out for it.
I don't even remember her name, honestly.
I wonder who all the other abstracted people were. I gotta say, that's a pretty swank bed.
Hey, Pomni, how'd you sleep? Are you still sleeping? I'll let you get back to it if you are.
See, there's
There
no
she is.
there's no
Hope
keyhole
you're
on
doing
that
all
door.
right. I know yesterday was a bit of a doozy.
Doozy.
And don't worry about the whole abandoning me for the exit thing. It's perfectly understandable what you were going through at the time, and there's no hard feelings.
Did I ever tell you
You're
how
all
I
good.
lost this eye?
Well, let's forget about all that. Kane's got a new adventure today, and judging by what he's been teasing, it seems like it's gonna be a fun one.
Like an actual fun one, or are you just
Adventure is
coping?
Candy Carrier Chaos! That's right. The Candy Canyon Kingdom's been robbed of their most valuable resource, maple syrup! It's up to
I would
you
think
to bring
sugar,
the
but
rotten
okay.
bandits who stole it to
Oh, yeah,
sweet,
one of those
buttery
guys.
justice.
An entire kingdom of candy sounds sticky.
Very sticky indeed.
Sounds.
Bubble, you can't say that.
Nope.
So the light!
No,
I'm testing out a
filter.
new AI in this one. It should be 57 times more immersive.
Ooh, a new AI. You don't want to mess with the new AI, Zuby?
Yeah, no. Well, sounds fun. What do you think, Pomni?
So, our entire existence here is just LARPing. Well,
Why are you all just standing there? The Candy Canyon Kingdom needs you now.
no thanks, I'm trying to quit.
Texture of gummy worms, I like that. So aren't we to assume that those are just generic is it like in Ruby, where in the early seasons the generic townsfolk just had the blank templates? Or is this supposed to actually be what they're seeing?
Wow, Kinger, check out this castle. It's amazing.
They've even got little candy bugs here. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, this place is great!
It's the princess!
Ah, you must be the brave knight sent to us by God to help us with our recent catastrophe.
Oh
That's
no.
us, ma'am. Your kingdom's awesome, by the way. Love the vibe. I like you already. Look, Pomni, we're already friends with the princess.
I'm not a child, you don't have to hype me up.
I assume you've been informed of your mission. The bandits that robbed us use a modded syrup tanker, so we figured the best way to go head-to-head with them is to give you a war rig of your own.
Of course. Yep. I knew it was gonna go over the
What
audience.
is this supposed to be again?
Here's the key back into the kingdom for when you've secured the goods. I trust you not to let it fall into the wrong hand.
It's going to
You
fall
count
into the
on
wrong
me, Your
hands.
Highness.
Oh, please. Call me Lou.
Will do, Lou.
I call shotgun. Oh God, is that the horn? Oh, that sucks. Gangle, you drive.
Oh, interesting. He could say sucks. That used to be
Farewell,
considered a
Midnight.
very nasty
I have
curse word,
every
if
faith
my
in
mom was
you.
to be believed. In like 1988. See, it's a good thing Jax isn't driving. He'd just drive right over the audience for the hell of it. So you're going to undo a drawbridge with
You think your mom's gonna pull through if
Oh,
we get all this back to
they're
the
not
village?
horses,
I'm
they're
sure she will.
lizards.
This much
Okay.
syrup would save hundreds of people.
We won't know for sure until we get back to the village. She's a fighter, though. She taught me everything I know. Oi! Don't
All
get
right,
too
then.
comfy, lads. Looks like they've sent someone after us.
Like I said, I don't, my fandom osmosis isn't very
All right,
intense
Gangle.
on this
When
series.
we catch up to them, I'll jump over, crawl inside, and shoot them repeatedly until they're unrecognizable.
I feel like that violates some kind of convention.
You're violating my ears with your clapback. Get
Is that
driving, driver.
waffle cone and licorice?
So, Pomni, I'm sure there's some way you could help out here. Maybe when we catch up to them, we could.
Gotta be assertive. Like this.
Jax!
He's such a dipwad. What the fuck?
Ah, that's perfect. Just hold that pose. I gotta get something.
You ever seen Spider-Man?
You know, I swear there was some kind of bazooka back here, but I'm having such trouble finding it. Pomni, take this! Here it is. All right, Pomni, you just stay like that, and I'll cross over. Nice going, Pomni. Now I have no bridge.
You ever played Final Fantasy VIII?
The arms aren't long enough.
This lot's trouble. Let's see how that rig does on those rocks around there. My arms aren't short enough to shift the gear.
Ooh, now we're cooking. Hey, Ribbons, up and at 'em.
I don't think we...
Aren't you supposed to be submissive and agreeable? Move it!
So what happens if he changes his mask then?
Oh, these fellas just don't know
Does
when
his
to quit,
personality
do they?
actually shift? Because I noticed Jack stepped on it in the first episode.
Oh yeah, right.
Like,
Everyone all
it seems
right?
like he has a vested interest.
Question, I couldn't hear you over the knives.
Hey,
Of-
Gangle.
A vested
ram into
interest
him.
in
Should
keeping
not
him
ram them.
that
Poppy's
way.
Still on board.
Do it, it'll be epic.
Why are there so many knives back here?
Do it, or I'll tell Ragatha about the figurine thing.
Oh dear. And of course they're on a cliff.
These guys are whack jobs. Let's give him some of this.
Oh, no more ramming? Guess I have to tell Ragatha about the thing now.
Oh, he's still up here.
Pomni, take
There's the
this!
back part.
Hey, Kinger, is that rope attached to anything?
I don't know. Let me check.
Yeah.
I blame you for this.
Of course you do. You can never take responsibility a day in your virtual life, can you? Okay, now we're in Tron. Either that or this is the Velvet Room.
Lads? Hello? Anyone?
sounds like something is moving around in the background. Oh boy. Are these models or replacements? Well, it moved into an A position. Oh my.
Where are we? What's all this?
Listen, man, I just got
I
here.
don't know. We're somewhere under the map, I think.
Map? Why aren't you or any of your crew up here?
I'm not sure. Because we are not NPCs.
NPCs?
Oh,
What are
dear.
you on about? What are you people?
Oh, I'm a human? Do you know what that
What am I?
means?
Where's Mum?
You have a mom?
Shouldn't she be here with everyone else? I can't even remember her face. Did she ever have a face? Was anything ever real?
Okay, wait.
It's
don't
called face
stop that.
blindness. It's
I-
pretty
I
common.
think there must be a way to launch ourselves back up, right?
I want
That
you to tell me
is a cake monster.
exactly what I am.
Well, I strongly suspect you're a video game character. And I
Is everybody
am,
okay?
but wasn't always.
No. Oh man, poor Pomni. I hope she's all right.
Poor Pomni? How about poor us? We're one tanker away from being Augustus Gloop.
So, he knows. Oh, yeah, there's the cake monster.
My eyes deceive me. A delicious gift from within the kingdom gates.
So, he knows
Don't mind
about
me.
Charlie and the
Whoa,
chocolate
buddy.
factory.
We're not food. We're not candy. We're none of that. You don't want to eat us.
Oh, not candy.
I think I
Who am
fought that thing
expected
in
to eat
Yoshi's
something
Island.
That's not made of candy. I'm sorry.
Part of me always seems to miss the big gloopy monsters.
Who are you, anyway?
I am the Fudge. I used to live within the kingdom walls, but I was banished by that rotten princess after I ate too many of the delicious town folk. Oh, they were so delicious. Sometimes I can hear them calling to me.
Oh God, that just sounds like murder.
Is it really murder if it's delicious? Answer me that.
You make a great point.
Is
no,
there anything
that
else
point?
you
Why
could
don't
be
you leave this to
eating?
me before I start thinking your hair looks like licorice?
Jax!
I was thinking that in the first part.
Well, Mr. Fudge, you seem like an upstanding guy with real noble goals.
Oh, I'm not. If you knew what I did in my free time, oh, you'd be sickened.
As I was saying, I happen to know a way into the kingdom walls. If you'd be willing to help us out in return.
Hey, when did you?
Shut up, licorice hair.
Here, hide it with this.
Oh, you must be some kind of master of unlocking things. Come to free me from my
Now there's a
prison.
Resident
That's
Evil
me.
reference.
All we need you to do is help us bring some dirty bandits to justice.
Are we gonna have a pawn me sandwich later? Almost a pawn me sandwich.
I saw the Reaper wink at me.
Wait, what just happened?
Explosive velocity, I think. Well, phooey.
You want to try helping out at all? Or are you still
Does it matter if reality is a lie?
No.
You want to talk about it?
No.
What is there to talk about?
I don't just want to leave you here.
Why not? I don't matter in the slightest. I'm nothing. My life, my memories, my friends. It's all fake.
I bet you're making all the players of this game very happy.
Weird, but I think I know the feeling. Well, maybe not the exact feeling, but feeling like you're nothing is kind of normal. I mean, people even feel like that in the world I came from. But you still care about your buddies up there, don't you?
And about his mom.
I'm sure they still care about you.
What does it matter? What do we have when you people leave? We're just obstacles. Created to be defeated and forgotten.
Well, you don't have to be.
People always like really niche
The
characters.
circus, the place I'm from? Well, I'm originally from somewhere else. But
Hang on a second, I gotta rewind it.
somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
But
Okay, I thought I just couldn't hear
If
it very well.
has to be my home, maybe it can be yours too. The people there are interesting, at the very least. Maybe
That's
you
one way to put it.
could be somebody real there.
Another thing I'm being
Why are
reminded
you
of
trying
is
to cheer me up?
reboot.
How does this benefit you at all?
It doesn't have
guess
to.
I just don't want you to feel like you're nothing.
Hey, Theater.
I don't want anybody to feel like that.
But I'm not even a real person. Would I even belong?
I'm sure you wouldn't belong any less than me. And I could use a friend.
A friend?
How do you prove
You're
we
a strange
exist?
little character.
Maybe we don't exist.
Suppose I could give it a try. All I ask is that we don't tell the lads about this. They're a couple of bright-eyed yubbos, and I don't want to drag them down with me.
Yeah, that makes sense. What's your name, by the way?
Gummy Goo.
Wow, that's just about as dumb as my name.
What do you have in mind in terms of getting us out of here?
I don't know. Maybe some kind of glitch with the truck's collisions. I'm not really sure how we could. Alright, I'm just throwing stuff at the wall here. If this doesn't work, we can try something else.
You're the expert here.
I'm really not. But let's see how it goes.
I've only been here for less than 48 hours. I'm just gonna put that out
I
there.
just realized this might be a little violent.
Okay, so what is with the teapots? That has to have some sort of representative thing. Hang on. There's something that's at the tip of my memory about some game with a giant teapot in space, and I do not recall. It's something right there. Hold on a moment. Okay, I found it.
Real time. So if you were actually here, this is how fast the teapot would be going around the star. That's kind of crazy.
Okay, it's from Spaceship Playing Universe Sandbox. I distinctly remember something about that, even though I don't know that I've ever actually heard of that game. Oh well. I thought it was something like big. I don't know.
Gotta say, this is a lot more anticlimactic than I was hoping it'd be.
What were you hoping for?
You know, like One big final battle.
I haven't even gotten
bloodshed,
to use
death,
my rocket
chaos,
launcher yet.
Whatever.
Are you sure they disappeared? It wasn't that they fell off or something?
I can't say for sure, but yes, definitely.
It's not like the boss to vanish with a clown. Very unusual.
Well, that's concerning.
Well, if worst comes to worst, we could always ask Kane to find her.
I'm more worried she's having another horrible experience. She
even
still
worse
seems really
suggestion.
upset about what happened yesterday. I don't think she really likes me that much.
It's a lot for anybody to go through. Don't take it too personally. I remember how long it took for you to adjust.
Oh, yeah. I'm surprised you remember that.
Remember what?
Do you guys have a second truck that flies?
Yeah. Wait, no, we don't. No.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely fought that thing in Yoshi's Island.
Couldn't keep it in, could we?
What's all this stuff?
Pomni! Are you okay? Well, what happened?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I like that her attempt at hiking her skirt up doesn't actually accomplish much.
Boss, where have you been? We got fudged.
You don't want to know. Good to see you, lads.
Why are
Those
there
little-
2 bad guy trucks?
All those moons.
This one's full of syrup too.
Oh, yeah, suppose it is. Well, you don't suppose my mates here could take this one back to the village, could they?
I guess. Since there's 2 of them, there'd be no real harm.
I'm so unbelievably disappointed right now.
Well, maybe there'll be blood, death, and violence in the next adventure.
Ha 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 ha, how wholesome.
Uh-oh, yeah. This is Gummy Goo. He's gonna come back to the circus with us.
Oh, is that allowed?
His
I don't know.
reality was kind of completely shattered. I feel like it was the least I could offer him, opposed to just leaving him behind.
Hey, that's good of you, Pomni.
Let's take this dumb truck to the dumb kingdom, I guess.
Thanks to you brave knights,
So it
our
seems they
kingdom
were
will
able to
once
retrieve
again
the key.
thrive. I'm sure it was no easy task.
You have no idea.
Farewell, brave knights. Have fun executing that bandit fella.
Yes, that is what we're doing.
Oh, hey, maybe I didn't leave the gate unlocked for nothing after all.
I thought
Oh,
he was dead. You still did that?
Okay, wait. You did what now?
Well, love to help you again sometime. Bye!
Welcome back, my little hard-shelled hamburgers.
So
What?
this is the circus, huh? I gotta get used to this.
Oh, looks like one of these guys made it through.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I know you guys love your NPCs, but if I start losing track of who's a human and who's an NPC, who knows what could happen?
Oh boy.
Well, I'm gonna go drink water. It's been a while since I've done that.
Okay.
Jeez, I thought he'd never leave. I'm really sorry about that, Pomni. At least you tried. You know, he might be back in a future adventure. I know Kane sometimes likes to reuse NPCs.
But it would just be the one in the basement.
Got everything ready.
And he won't remember anything.
You at least want to join us for Kaufmo's funeral? We like to have a little funeral service to remember the people who abstract. This one just got pushed around a bit with your arrival and everything.
Well,
It's
they
the
only
least
found
we
out he
can do
abstracted
to honor
yesterday.
their memory.
Oh man, I always think I'm prepared for these things, but then you set up the picture and, well, I'm already breaking.
We get the flowers from somewhere. 'Cause they said they go to the grounds, but no one seems to be able to leave the building unless Kane makes them. Jeez. Yeah. Cool. I haven't heard of any of those people, but I always like when I don't know who the voice actors are, because it means new people are getting more and more roles. I want to be one of those people someday. Oh yeah, I didn't let it go the whole time before, did I? Special thanks to Epic Games? Really, that's interesting. Okay, I can't help but feel that this is a reference to something as well. I want to say... Okay, it isn't what I was thinking of. I'm going to turn the volume down on this, but I thought it was a reference to this shot from the first Full Metal Alchemist ending, which I could only find with Spanish subtitles for some reason. But yeah, I guess it isn't. It did look awfully familiar, though. And I'm saying things like that because they did a lot more direct references to popular culture. Master of Unlocking, flat out referring to Augustus Gloop. It's very interesting, and it's a interesting way of showing, you know, that they are all human in some method of origin. I feel like Gummy Goo coming back at some point is going to be a terrifying encounter, because it won't be him, it'll be the backup in the basement, and you know, he won't remember anything. He'll be functionally an entirely new person, reliving his life again, on demand of playing the same plot, and blah 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 blah, and gosh. I am getting Reboot vibes again, and if you guys don't remember Reboot, it was a show in the 90s that was all CG animated. So by modern standards, it looks like absolute ass, but back then it was the coolest thing you have ever seen in your entire life. It was basically computer people, effectively, that would go into whatever games the user was playing, and it was interesting. And then they had their own civilization outside it, and yeah. It's been a very long time since I've seen it. I don't think the last few seasons got aired in the US because it's a Canadian show. There are a lot of Canadian shows that we don't get in the US, and I don't understand. It's not like there's a language barrier unless it comes from Quebec. And it's just odd. Like, we didn't get the full series of Cyber 6. I love Cyber 6. You guys need to watch Cyber 6. There's a time when the moon reveals its face through the clouds. I let out a sigh and want to cry out loud. You guys need to watch that show. We did get the full series on DVD though, so that was nice. And it took years. It took years for that series to get a home release. One time at Anime Evolution, up in Vancouver, BC, I paid $50 for the whole series pirated because there was no legal way of getting it at the time. Now there is. Now you can buy it legally. unless it's out of print. But even then, look for an out of print copy, you know. Yeah. This was interesting. I am very curious about the nature of the stock art mannequins. That, like I was musing, is that like in RWBY where it just indicates that we're not supposed to pay any attention to them? Or is that what the characters are actually seeing? And eating, apparently. Okay. And what the heck, I might as well watch the other 2 episodes. I'm until next time, I'm Blackjack Gabiani, and how do you know we exist? Maybe we don't exist. Play Final Fantasy IX.